Good morning and happy Wednesday. Today I shared some things from this book called Mistakes That Worked. So if you missed our class meeting today, I let the kiddos pick out 2 mistakes that they wanted to read about. And the first one that we picked was silly putty. So I will share silly putty with you. There's lots of sand on planet Earth. In fact, there's tons of it. From sand, chemists can refine silicone, plenty of silicone. During World War II, the United States government needed a synthetic rubber for airplane tires, soldiers' boots, and other things. Since it was so widely available, the government asked several companies to have their engineers try to make a rubber substitute out of the silicone. In 1944, GE, General Electric, had one of their engineers working on the experiment. His name was James Wright. One day, while he was doing tests with the silicone oil, he added boric acid, and the result was a gooey substance that bounced. Unfortunately, it had no use. Samples were sent to engineers all over the world, but no one could find a use for it. Then in 1949, 4 years after World War II ended, a man named Peter Hodgkinson thought of an idea. After borrowing $147, he put the goo in plastic eggs and renamed it Silly Putty. Then he began selling it as a toy. It stretches, it bounces. When whacked with a hammer, it shatters. If it is pressed against newspaper comics, it will pick up the imprint. Silly Putty is truly amazing. It is now over 40 years old and was one of the first fad toys in America. It has been used by athletes to strengthen their hand and forearm muscles. It can level the leg of a wiggly table or clean typewriter keys. It removes lint from clothes and animal hair from furniture. Astronauts on Apollo 8 spacecraft played with Silly Putty when they got bored, and they used it to keep tools from floating around after they left the Earth's gravity. There's a picture of them playing with the Silly Putty on the moon. It was also used by the Columbus Zoo in Ohio in 1981 to take hand and footprints of gorillas. It is the toy with only one moving part. But best of all, Silly Putty is still priced so that almost everyone can afford it. So just remember that mistakes help us grow, and even through a mistake, something great can be created or achieved. Have a great day.